In 1886, Whisper Gulch was a ghostly town, forgotten by the railroad and shrouded in legend. The crimson cliffs surrounding the settlement looked like they swallowed the dying sun each evening. Locals whispered that the town's very ground was cursed from its inception, a place of evil. The once bustling mines had long collapsed, leaving behind only echoes of dreams and dust. Cattle roamed madly, their eyes wild and unfocused, as if driven by unseen forces. The preacher had hanged himself from the bell tower before the first service could even be held. It was an act of despair, or perhaps a warning. No one knew for sure. They buried him in the yard without a prayer, but the bell kept tolling at sundown afterward. No wind ever caused the bell to ring. An unnatural, hollow sound filled the air instead. Folks in the nearby counties believed something unseen still swung there, hung in the shadows. And so the legend of Whisper Gulch grew darker with each passing year, a place of nightmares. In the summer of 1886, the town was little more than dust and superstition, a ghostly memory. But that summer, a new figure rode into town. James Vale, a bounty hunter with a scar down his left eye. His steed, Mercy, was a black colt with a reputation as fierce as its owner's stare. Vale was relentless in pursuit of Aldous Crane, a fugitive accused of slaughtering a posse. Crane had vanished into the desert with $20,000 in stolen gold, leaving chaos behind. The trail led directly to Whisper Gulch, a place none escaped and few dared to follow. Vale had heard twisted stories about the town, but he wasn't a man who believed in tales. He arrived at dusk, the sky bruised purple with heavy clouds and static thick in the air. The town was eerily silent, but for the faint toll of the bell from the church spire. He dismounted slowly, eyes scanning the desolate streets, wary of any movement. On the saloon wall, he saw fresh carvings, names, dates, all recent, marked guilty. Across the rough wood, the words seemed to shimmer in the fading light, chilling him. He stepped inside the empty saloon, chairs overturned, bottles untouched, silence oppressive. A deck of playing cards was scattered on the table, one card repeatedly turning up, the Jack of Spades. He shuffled the deck again and again, but the card's blackened face haunted him. As night fell, shadows danced atop the rooftops and the moon hung high and cold. Footsteps echoed behind him, slow, uneven, dragging, like boots swinging from a noose. Vale's hand hovered over his gun, instinct telling him danger was near. Then, in the flickering light, he saw them. Men suspended in midair, shimmering heat distortions. Their faces were turned towards him, eyes wide with silent pleas, lips motionless. Each hung man bore a black handprint on his throat, as if marked for judgment. He fired into the air. The echoes vanished into the darkness, unanswered and chilling. Approaching the church, he saw the bell tower's rope slick with something dark and sticky. Inside, the pews sat upright, bones arranged as if in prayer.